We're about to go live from here. Well, it's a normal live, really. Is it? Is it? Well, there's a bit more equipment than we normally have for a standard live. And there's one very key piece of equipment. That's it. That is what is going to enable us to do the first live broadcast over 5G in the UK. EE and other operators are dependent for some of their equipment on one controversial Chinese company. This is a historic moment because we're actually coming to you over a 5G network. I don't know what the picture's like, whether I blur when I move around. I think it's probably pretty pin sharp, and I also think there's very little delay because we're all coming to you via a little box of tricks on a van a few yards away, which turns this into a 5G network going a 5G signal going over this new network. I've also been trying out the service with this phone, 260 megabits. Quite impressive. Walk a bit that way, it might be higher. Walk a bit that way, and it might be lower. But here's the funny, ironic thing. We were supposed to be doing this live broadcast about 15 minutes ago, and the whole system went down. Turned out we'd run out of data on the SIM card inside our box of tricks. And that goes to show just how much data you might be chewing up with one of these new 5G phones when and if they get to you. Because don't forget, it's fairly patchy at the moment, just in 6 cities. Vodafone will be coming along with their service in July, but the whole of the country, getting into all those parts that say we can't even get 4G, let alone 5G, that's going to take probably 3 years.
And let's go over now to our reporter Sarah Walton, who is live from Covent Garden, which you might be interested to know has one of the strongest signals for 5G. And in fact, you're broadcasting to us using 5G, Sarah.
Yes, that's absolutely right. Today the BBC has become the first broadcaster in the UK to go live using a commercial 5G network. And what that means for me is that there's no delay on the line. I'm hearing you instantaneously, and hopefully it's nice and clear at your end as well. But, you know, all very well if you're a broadcaster, but if you don't have to go on television, what does it mean? Well, it means if you have a mobile phone, you're connected to a 5G, you can do things like download a ultra high definition film almost instantaneously. Just to let you know what that means, if you are at home right now using your home internet connection, you're probably getting about 40 to 50 megabits per second in a speed. So this phone here is from EE, who have launched the service today. We've done a little speed test. Right now we're getting 240 megabits per second, but actually this has been registering as high as 500 megabits. They say they're getting some speed at 800 megabits per second.